What's up, guys? It's Baba's at it again. Here, got to represent my Michigan team. It's football season. I figured, hey, let's do something like a cheesecake. Sounds really good. Now, this isn't any ordinary cheesecake. This is a really good family tradition cheesecake that I kind of twisted and turned for the football season. And of course, you got to do the old maize and blue with some blueberries and some lemons. So, here doing a blueberry lemon cheesecake. This is how it's done. Boy, look at them blueberries, boy. Woo-wee! See them suckers? Man, them things are good. The bluer the berry, the sweeter the juice. I think that's how it goes. We'll find out. So I got here cooking right now. You can see this, a blueberry compote. So right now what we're doing is we're taking 2 cups of blueberries. 1 cup of blueberries goes in here, medium high. You cook that a little bit with 1/8 of a cup of maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of water, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. That's what goes in this sucker. This is gonna cook down for about 10 minutes. Let it cook down. It's gonna simmer. Once it simmers, same thing, let it cook down about 10 minutes and we'll go from there. Now it's at that 10-minute marker. So now we're gonna go ahead and put that other cup of these big, beautiful, again, blueberries in there. We're gonna cook that now for about 8 minutes. Let that sit in there, get all nice and beautiful. Once it's done about 8 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and let it sit and let it cool off. And let's wait for us to do the real stuff, that cheesecake that you all like and love. Now with that blueberry compote sitting there chilling, I let it sit about an hour, let it cool down. You can also put it in the freezer if you want, make it a little bit faster, but I try not to do that, let it sit and cool. So as that's sitting there cooling for about an hour, going back to something. If you're gonna use anything at all, as far as that maple syrup goes in that blueberry compote, the best thing that I found is the Spring Tree maple syrup. Not trying to shout out them or anything like that, but it's good stuff. A little pricey side, but it's good. Sometimes get what you pay for. Then I'm ready to go ahead and make that cheesecake that I was talking about. So here with that, 4 8-ounce sticks, real simple. And we're not gonna say who the best cheese is. We all know it's from Pennsylvania, just saying. Sorry, Michigan, Pennsylvania makes a really good cream cheese. I've tried every cream cheese so far, different brands here and there, imported brands. The best thing that I found is, not gonna say the name again, but from Pennsylvania. Philadelphia, just saying. So we're gonna go ahead, blend in that cream cheese. Ooh, boy, look at that stuff. Look at that butter. That's pretty much about it. So after that, on this one, I'm gonna take 3/4 cup, that's 3/4 of a cup of sugar, regular granulated sugar. Dump that into the mix. And I'm gonna do 8 ounces of Cool Whip. Gotta have your Cool Whip. And after that 8 ounces of Cool Whip, I'm gonna throw in some sour cream. Just a couple squirts. If you wanna talk about how many tablespoons, this and that, I'd say 2 tablespoons. But you gotta have a little bit of sour cream in there. Couple squirts of that. Get all that goodness in there. Oh, no, look. I got all over my face. I do? No? Yeah, I'm good. So mix that in there. Now my grandmother, God rest her soul, is from Hungary. Actually, she was born in Cleveland, Ohio. Sorry, Michigan. But she was Hungarian. she cooked all the time, and boy, was her cooking ever so good. And I learned a few things, I learned a few tricks, and she got it down right. Let me tell you something. And you don't want that too mixed. Good, leave it fluffy. Sometimes people like to fold it in. Some people like to go ahead and mix it up. I mix it up, it's not a big deal. Comes out pretty good either way. Fold it in, you might get a little thicker result, something like that. That's okay. Up next, about a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. I just kind of throw a little dab in there. Come on, baby. Get that sucker in there and go. Also, got some lemon zest for later on. Gonna sprinkle some in there. Sprinkle a little bit in now, just for giggles. And we'll make it look all nice and pretty like. Mix that lemon zest in there. This stuff's coming along pretty good. And that vanilla, sorry. Sorry, vanilla. Didn't mean to leave you out. Damn, that's good. That's some good stuff. So again, we're gonna wait for that blueberry compote to go ahead and compote. Sit there and cool down a little bit. And we'll be back. Now I made some apple cobbler earlier. My kids tore the damn thing up. So, but maybe that's the next video. I'll go through that. Do a little apple cobbler video. But this one's really good. Just saying. All right, boys and girls, we're back. Compost is now chill. I'm pretty chill. And you might be saying, Baba, why do you have a store-bought graham cracker crust? I'm gonna tell you this, listen, if you got the time to go ahead and do it, you go right ahead and make that from scratch. But right now, store-bought sounds very good to me, just saying. So we're gonna take that, oh, by the way, had to sweeten it up a little bit. So you might like it tart, you might like it sweet. I'm just a sweet type of guy, so I like mine sweet. So I added about 3 tablespoons to the compote, that sugar, and then I took about 1/4 cup and I added to my cheesecake. But after that was mixed in well, I did that behind the scenes. I'm now gonna take this stuff and just add it in here. Look at that stuff. Glob it in there. It don't have to look pretty. You're not trying to win an award. Now, if you are, hey, make it look pretty. Now, with that amount, you can probably make a couple of these small cheesecakes with that graham cracker crust, the small graham cracker crust. You can probably get about 2 of them out of it. But you could just eat the rest too if you wanted to. Just saying. It's pretty damn good. Now, as I fill this sucker up, I'm gonna go back to my blueberry compote. Oh man, look at that sucker. If you can't see that, oh boy, look at them blueberries. Them things were nice. I'm gonna put a few scoops of it in there. Just put it on top. I'm just gonna take my little whipping tool and just start whipping that sucker in there, mixing it in there. Again, not trying to look pretty. You can do this and put half of it in and another half of it in and get all kinds of crazy. It's however you want to do it. Doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna take some more cream cheese mixture and put it on top. Take some of this whipping cream. Make it all pretty like. And then the trick is to take your lemons and massage them. Now, whoa, you might say, Baba, we went from rated E to rated zest. But that's not the trick, y'all. You're just taking that and you're taking the zest off. You get that little bit of zest going and you sprinkle that stuff however you want it. Make it look nice and pretty. Again, don't need a lot of zest. And boom, that's how you go. Nice blueberry lemon cheesecake. Now before we go, I usually go ahead and I take this sucker and I put it back in the fridge and I wait about a day. Lets those flavors kind of mix and melt together, comes out a little bit better. Put it in the comments below if you want to tell me what's your favorite team and what you guys are eating for this football season. Let me know, please. But I gotta get a piece of this. Not gonna lie. Make a tadpole snack a whale.